Diversity at its simplest form is not necessarily ethnicity, it's not necessarily race, religion, gender, identity, sexuality, age, class, geography. Diversity at its simplest form is just simply difference.
It's very difficult as a 17-year diversity professional to expect to hear something different, but I did, and I was very pleased about that.
My name is Darwin Smiley. I'm the CEO of the Society for Diversity. Mercedes-Benz is one of our clientele, and they suggested Justin to come, and we reached out to him, and he was so gracious to say he would do it, and this is how it was.
Let's start this thing off right. I want you to put your hands together like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1, 2. All right. I love combining the elements of high energy and humor, but also with research-based practical content that people can actually go back to their organizations, their jobs, their communities, even their families, and use right away. Your unique skill sets, gift sets that you possess that no one else has, your leadership style, your communication style, even your life DNA story. And if we're trying to be like other people, we're robbing ourselves and our communities of the opportunity to embrace the power we have in our uniqueness.
But what he did today is that he set it up beautifully and he followed through. He told us what he was and wasn't going to be, and was very in-depth without going over anyone's head.
It never gets boring because every audience is a different audience. So, because I interact so much with the audience, I get different experiences, I get different responses back from questions, different reactions that I play off of. And so for me, it always keeps it fresh and exciting and new. All right, now hands up, wrist up, hands up, wrist up, hands up, wrist up. This is not diversity.
I think Justin was phenomenal. He is someone who is extremely charismatic. I really feel like he gets the show going, and he knows how to uplift everyone.
I love this diversity and inclusion work. It's very passionate for me, and just helping people to transition from head to heart. The head is very important. This is not some foo-foo, everybody hold hands, we believe in unity kind of thing. This is dollars and cents. But what I begin to uncover is that until people transform beyond just the dollars and cents and they move to the heart, that real long-lasting change doesn't happen. I'm going to share with you why we see events the way that we do. All right? And it's what I call the circles of grace. Now, who do we tend to give the most grace or the benefit of the doubt to? Ourselves.
Sometimes there's complexity and simplicity, and he simply said diverse in me instead of diversity.
As I've traveled across the country, I've learned that most people don't believe in diversity. They don't. Most people don't believe in diversity at all. Most people believe in what I call diversity.
It gets us really vulnerable and comfortable, and I think when you're doing work like this, diversity and inclusion, you should feel safe. You should feel comfortable.
Real diversity is not necessarily that we all hold hands and walk in unity. Real diversity is when we disagree with each other, do we still respect each other?
He gave me some really great nuggets, and one was the 6-month challenge. Do something that you don't like to do or would normally do, to challenge yourself to hear other people.
Every 6 months, I go to something in which I either disagree with or I don't know a lot about.
I absolutely loved just some of the simplicity.
And I was 25, and I was looking, I was like, glass, half full, willing to try anything, and then something happened. I was like, Justin, why are you asking is the glass half empty or half full when you can fill the stupid glass back up? Yes! Thank you, Justin. I've been waiting to give them a hug all conference long. I really, really just love what I do.